we go. This is the last round, guys. It's going to be Jouzu versus Rising Moon. I don't know who to cheer for this one because this is going to be a very intense match. 3 buckets.
I cheer for Good Hero bucket.
We saw it!
Forge! It's a forge!
Yes!
Oh!
Everybody! The prayers have been answered!
Oh my god, we're going to see the forge in action, guys!
Well, that's if they don't get wiped out in the first 30.
Okay.
You know.
Look, mister,
Right,
they have a
just
chance.
Stop it, just stop it!
They have a chance! Look at them, they got first zone capture right here, right now.
Well, he does have the special at the ready. We do see it in the wings, ready, waiting for the most opportune moment.
He's already in their opponent's spot right now.
He gets the nice kill there from the drop-off, and here it comes.
I don't...
Okay, that was rather disappointing, actually. But first competitive bubble blower, and you blew it.
I mean, it was...
Hey, it's solid. That took the wall. They now have a little bit of room there.
It's a victory lap. It's a victory lap.
They're winning. Look at this. See? This is all because of the Forge.
They're actually still winning right now. The zone control coming out from Jouzu. You're doing really great. 3-man down on the side of Rising Moon. Where are Rising Moon players? They just disappeared from the map.
I believe that's called getting killed.
Right now
yeah, not looking good for Rising Moon right now. Jouzu's still in control. Rising Moon just managing to get the neutralize. They're coming in here as a snowball with 3 players here, taking 2 down and stopping what almost seemed to be.
Urza barely.
Do you mind Urza deciding where you're going?
Yeah. So. Alright, so Rising Moon slowly getting back to the thick of things. We're seeing Urza being in his prime moment, just being up front and in your face as possible. I would say the star player of Rising Moon, just with how intense he can be on the battlefield right now, but...
absolutely.
This composition coming out from Rising Moon, I have to say, is very odd in a way, because they're focusing so much on the tri-sloshers right now.
Well, right now, what they're really trying to focus on is that short pressure, and that really has been the story of it. Since they neutralized and took control themselves, they haven't lost it yet because they just keep finding ways in and keep finding ways to put pressure down.
That's 3 down as well. The Rising Moon might have this.
All that's left is the Forge. Can the Forge make it happen?
Alright, we need your bubbles. We need your bubbles! Oh, the lead's gonna be taken away from Rising Moon, but the bubbles are gonna come out right now. He's gonna see how fast he can pop it. That was a fast zone capture.
No, never mind. It worked. They did manage to get the double cap back, but Rising Moon now have the lead, and Jouzu now have to play on the lower hand here.
Oh, things are looking very bad for Jouzu at the moment. They had a gigantic lead, but Rising Moon, they got themselves working together. They worked as a team now, and you see them rushing back towards the zone, covering each of the points as needed. And Urza, Inkcha at the ready. How much pressure can he put on with this? A lot, it looks like. Forcing them to retreat.
Snipe has pretty well been compromised at this point, though he wasn't able to get a kill with that. You still see a lot of pressure here. Very wise repositioning by
the Forge!
More bubbles coming out here. Only able to get 1 pop. No, gonna get the rest too for good measure. Unfortunately for them, not able to get any kills with that, though the control is something. Double ink armor gets popped on both sides. They do have control here still, but they are unfortunately now 3 down, and I think this one's going right back the way it came.
Indeed.
It just goes to show just how strong the team Rising Moon are. Like, they are, for all intents and purposes, a team. Like, they're working together so well here right now, being really far up ahead right now, just trying to pressure out the members of Jouzu as hard as he can.
Yeah, really doing a great job of just keeping pressure up on this snipe. It feels like the majority of the game, since they lost control, so you see more bubbles coming out.
Bubbles!
Bubbles, I love that special. What a creative special.
Oh no! They weren't able to capture the second zone! It's a team wipe!
That's done! That's done. This game is over.
They were trying so hard to capture that one last zone. The first bubble popped on the first zone, but the second zone, not quite enough. They all went towards it. They all died and paid dearly for it. A double kill coming out from Binks!
Let it be known.
That's it.
Let it be known. Buckets beat bubbles. Now we know.
Well, no, the bubbles came out and they did their job. It's just that Rising Moon reacted appropriately right afterwards.
Yeah, and the game plan, very, very clear there. as we see the nice job with Forge with the 8KA, but no, the plan was very clear there from the start from Rising Moon. Put pressure on the snipe, make the majority of the game for Jouzu, taking back the snipe rather than taking back the zones, and that mentality really did pay off for them. At the very end there, they kind of had to come in, and it gave Rising Moon enough time to set up their sharks on the side. Once that double kill happened in the zone, that was really the end for them, and just a very, very strong, I guess, team approach to the map by Rising Moon.
Yeah, they did a really nice job immediately adapting to Jouzu's just instant capture of the zone and most of the map. For most of it, like, they grouped up as one, they stopped trickling in, and from there they just slowly fought back control. Yeah, Rising Moon's a pretty darn good team, I would say.
Well, they're a top team for a reason, like, we expect this.
Alright, but Tower Control, Muscle Forge Fitness, Muscle Forge Fitness in general, a very contentious map, just the way it's shaped and stuff, such like that, allowing for certain weapons to shine, Rapid Blasters, Buckets especially, and Tower Control on Muscle Forge Fitness, what do you guys think?
Well, I mean, we talked about this earlier, this is one of the most dangerous tower rides that you can do. That trench, a very scary part if the opposing team is up, but if the opposing team is down, it can almost shield you. So I'll be looking I think the team that takes it past that first checkpoint first will be the team that takes the victory, because that first checkpoint is without a doubt the hardest to get it past. Or maybe I'm thinking of the second checkpoint, whichever one is directly below the grates. I think whoever gets past that one first takes the win. That's
the second checkpoint.
Yes.
But, probably no bubbles this time. Sorry.
Alright guys, but it's going to be in this upcoming game tune right now. Rising Moon on their way into the top 8 very soon.
A very meta composition from both teams here. Definitely no bubbles.
You sound deflated.
I mean,
bubbles make people happy. Who doesn't enjoy bubbles? Really?
Apparently everyone is solo queue. Everyone's solo queue loves bubbles.
That's an 11-second armor there from the junior on the count of Jouzu. Very quick armor and very strong control here of the center.
I mean, that's just the power of the Splattershot Junior in general. I think it has like one of the fastest like ink turfing rates or something like that, and it just gets the ink armor so fast because of it.
Unfortunately, that early push doesn't look like it seems to have mattered, as Rising Moon have taken complete control of the center and making their own counter push.
Yeah, you see Jouzu trying to use her specials, but just nothing really happened with it. No advantage gotten, and this Rapid Blaster coming out from base is wrecking them.
Hell, this is looking very bad already.
I wanted to point out at the start of the map, this Rapid Blaster being the one anomaly here, and we've seen it so much, there's no long-range weapon to challenge this Rapid Blaster. It's going to be able to tee up however it would like and continue putting pressure, and we've already seen a couple times Binks making the play that's needed, and that's a full wipe. Wow.
This is looking very, very bad. This game might actually be done at this point. We can already see 2 down on count of Jouzu, and probably a third. Oh no, he does get the Tower Rider just before he goes down. But there are still 2 people in the vicinity of checkpoint 3, and not looking good at all for Jouzu.
Yeah, Rising Moon
another ink armor up, and you know they're able to keep things stalled. The tower's not going really either direction, so I mean credit to them for keeping this. But a great movement here by Saba. Whoa, what a great job by the T-Tech getting the kill. I thought for sure that one was going the other way.
Well, and that's 3 down on Rising Moon. They managed to. They pulled the clutch just after the 3rd checkpoint.
Yeah, I think what happened there was that you see the Tri-Slosh and the Splattershot Junior both were able to get their ink armor pops in time, stalled things just a little bit for their teammates to get back in, and from there, able to win the 1v1s very nicely there. So now the trouble is for Jouzu is trying to infiltrate the other side of the map here. We are seeing Shangsu trying to battle against Urba. Urba unfortunately going to go down to just a flurry of ink armors and ink.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, everything that Jouzu seemingly worked for is quickly coming undone.
They have time though. It's only we still have 2 minutes in this match, And most unfortunate is definitely one of those maps you can make the comeback on. Urba, unfortunately, caught it just a little bit there. Does manage to get out there, making his way back across the bridge to the other side, and somehow survives.
Nice movement.
Jumps out. Okay, that was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was.
That's not game winning, but that's some impressive movement, I have to say.
That
was
is
nice.
really impressive movement. The little squid that could. Unfortunately,
It's
Rising.
is
What?
enough-
They did it again! Gotta hand it to Jouzu at this point. They will not give up. Saying it is not done until you hit 0 or the clock hits 0, which might be a reality at this point. As Big's going solo right here and gonna get taken out by the superior short-range option. But they're starting to get a little control here on this right side. This might be the
and
big
that's 3
push.
down again.
And Jouzu, they're
Against
slowly
Rising
pushing their way out right now. You see them in that first protecting the tower. They all just converge right on top of the tower. Rising Moon, unfortunately, not in the best position. The tower in that position doesn't actually give you that great of a vantage point to fight off against, even though you're like 2 feet away from hitting the goal. You're going to see Sable just sneak his way into the tower.
Sable taking control of the tower because the rest of Jouzu kind of forgot about it. Or we're dead, one of the two.
Yeah, he was just able to sneak his way around. Binks with the bomb rush at the ready right now, just back on the tower where he belongs. Although he has to be very careful, the Inkjet is going to be out for the time being, and he is a little bit by himself right now.
Desperately trying to get that hit to take out the jet, but unfortunately not quite fast enough.
But I mean,
This map, purple as can be.
yeah, control is still in Rising Moon's favor despite all the comebacks that Jouzu are trying to make right now. They're trying their darn hardest.
Yeah, and you know, it's not even necessarily that they're doing a bad job of it. It just seems like every time they get it, there's always just one Rising Moon member waiting, getting a kill or two, and with the double tri-slosher that they are running right now, I mean, you can kind of see how that's happening. Although we do see finally now 2 going down for them. This is it. I mean, if they're able to snipe out Urza here on the
10
side.
seconds.
Oh
This
no,
is-
Urza was able to get it. Oh, he was able to get the
This is-
Inkjet.
A very scary comeback time. Overtime is right now,
They're
guys.
still all 4 up on both
Oh no!
sides.
The jump back into the bomb! Urza unfortunately loses himself on the jump back.
The
That's
jetpack
3.
almost making a critical mistake. They're getting off the tower with no one on it, but is fortunately made back. Fortunately, Jouzu are still on the tower. There's so much going on right now. The past checkpoint to...
Oh, Sable coming from above! No, Sable's not able to get it! It's a target point!
3 down on Rising Moon, it's still going! No, the tower
Oh!
is down, and that is game!
Urza
that
saving it! The last second, the last one alive, was able to stop the tower!
It was there!
A 1v1 at the very end. How often do we see that? The last one up, Urza, 18 KA, but the most important kill of all coming there at the very end.